Hello, everybody. I'm sure we all are terribly upset to not be able to be together at Spanish Peaks this year, but I'm really glad that Nancy's given us the opportunity to put together a video for you guys. I'm going to play a Scottish Appalachian tune for you and break it down so that you can learn it. And then Nancy will have the sheet music for everybody. Sean and I and Ed are going to miss everybody horribly this year, but I'm really looking forward to everything coming back to something like normal again and hopefully getting to see everybody next summer. So this is a Scottish reel that made its way over to Appalachia. It developed words and a whole backstory. I'm not going to get into all that because I'm trying to keep this a reasonable size, but I am going to play it for you and teach it real quick. It's called June Apple. We're in D major. So it's a great little reel. There are a million possibilities for ornamentation and left hand and chord structure and all of that. But right now I'm just going to break it down and keep it simple. So the first thing I want you to do is put your thumb on A, second finger on G, and your third finger on E. So you've got two notes right next to each other in one skip. And I just want you to move that up and down the scale. I know it sounds terrible, but it only takes a minute. So the first thing we're going to do is rock back and forth on that. And it goes 1, 2, 3. Pause the video, do what you need to do, then come back to me. So I'm going to keep rolling. The next thing you do before you play that last E is you're going to put your thumb on D and play that same shape again. So you've got your thumb and your second finger right next to each other, skipping a string, A. Same shape, different place. So all together. Here's the crossover. I'll do it one more time, nice and slow. You've already learned half the A part. So the next thing we're going to do is G, F, E. And we're going to rock back and forth on it almost exactly the same way. This time you've got notes right next to each other, and instead of the skipping at the end, we're just going to do a scale all the way down to the A. So this one goes G, 2, 3. This time you're going to place 4 fingers and go all the way down to the A. Truthfully, there's 3 or 4 different fingerings that will get you down to the A, and as long as you're crossing over and doing it in a reasonable way, it doesn't really matter whether you do 4 crossover 3 or 3 crossover 4. So you start on the G and rock back and forth on G, F, E. Crossover. So that was actually a different fingering. That was 3 cross 4 instead of 4 cross 3. Absolutely does not matter. So from the beginning, we've got this shape, A, G, E. Make sure you're placing all those fingers you need to crossover at the same time. Quarter notes up to the G, notes right next to each other. 4, crossover, 3. Simple enough. Now we're going to play the first 2 measures again. Crossover, same shape. So that's most of the A part. Here's the measure that ends it, or the 2 measures that end it. G, A, B. We're going to go up and then down. 1 and 2. Last 2 notes. If you want, there's a little G, A in the music there. You hear people sometimes just repeat the A. There's all sorts of different ways this gets played. And 2, B, A, G, B, A, and 2, G, A. So the whole A part, nice and slow. Then I'll do the repeat a little bit faster. So we're going to start up on the A with that shape we talked about at the beginning. A, 2, here's 3, which means the crossover is coming. Same shape. We're going up to G, right next to each other. 2, now it's the scale all the way down to A. 3, every note. Playing the first 2 measures again. 1A, 2, 3, same shape after the crossover. G, A, B, and 2, 1 and 2, a little faster. Here we go. Really, really simple. All right, so now we're going to start with C and D, 2 and 1 for the B part. And remember, the great thing about a recording and YouTube is that you can just stop this anytime and repeat things as many times as you need to. So we're going to go from C, and then before we play the D, we're going to place all 4 fingers straight down. So we've got C, D, C, B, A. Then you're just going to move your whole hand up 1 string. Actually, I lied to you. You're going to move your 4th, 3rd, and 2nd finger up 1 string. You can ignore this articulation coming up, but it's kind of fun. So I want you to play starting on B, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're just going to damp with the back of your finger. It's kind of like you're smacking the string you just played before you get to the next one. It's exactly what it's like, actually. All right. And then, so stop and practice that as much as you need to. We're going to go down and start on G with 3, 2, 1 and play G, A, B, G. Let's do that again. Let me explain it better. So G, A, B, 1 and 2, and now you're going to stop and put your 4th finger on the A. Place all your fingers straight up. B, C, D. You can do that staccato there if you like it. Staccato is just the really short note. So we've got 3, 2, 1, G, A, B, and 2, fourth finger on the A, all fingers straight up. Sometimes I stop that before I play the next two. One more time because this bit's tricky. And 2, fourth finger goes to the A, all the way up to the D, play the D. You can stop it with the back of your finger before you play the E. And then you're going to repeat the first part. Two, three. So the B part so far, we've got the first two measures. Then we started on G, and 2, fourth finger to A, D, D, E. We're repeating the first part. C, D, C, B, A, 2, 3, D, E. Again, there's 100 different ways you can finger that, as long as you're getting to the notes in a timely manner and you're not hurting yourself and you're getting the articulation you want. There are lots of options. Ending is the same as the A part. 1 and 2. 1, 2. So the whole B part, I'm going to play it all together really, really slowly. Speed it up just a little, and then we'll play it a little faster. So, starting C and D. C, D, C, B, A, 2, 3. G, A, B, fourth finger on A. D, D, E. Here we go, back to the first part again. A, and C, D, E. Same as the A part. 1 and 2. B, A, G, B, A, 2, 3. Little faster. Back to the beginning of the B part. Oops, sorry about that. And same ending. A little faster. Oh, I played that wrong, sorry. Since I messed it up. Fourth finger A. And 2, faster. So let's go through the whole tune. That's it. That's the whole thing. We'll go through the whole tune from beginning to end, and you'll have your sheet music that's got a really basic but kind of fun left hand sorted out for you. And as always, if anybody has questions, Nancy will provide you with my email. You can always get me online. You can always get me through Facebook or email or text me or send a passenger pigeon. Let me know what your questions are. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to help. If anybody's missing their fix and wants a lesson, I can provide that too. So you guys just let me know what you need, and I really cannot wait to get out there next year. So we're going to play June Apple, which is a reel in 4/4 time, as reels are, in D major, although it's not actually D major, but we're going to set the harps up for D major, F sharp and C sharp. So here we go. I'll play it twice, kind of a moderate speed, and then we'll speed it up. You could put in a cut here. It's probably not going to happen once you get it up to real tempo. You could put a turn here. I forgot how I got excited about the turn. Just repeat the A for a variation. Try not damping it. See what you think of that. Fancy! There's room for stuff in here. Here we go. So as always, the arrangements I give you guys are just meant to be a jumping off point for you to work on your own arrangements and get the piece moving further along. We love and adore you all and can't wait to see you next year. Thanks so much for helping us put this together, Nancy. Bye.